and David Benfield.
Sounds good to me.
Well, come join us.
This is First Coast Living.
Hello and welcome to First Coast Living. I'm Jordan Wilkerson.
And I'm David Benfield. Hello, I'm back.
It's good to have you back.
Yeah, it was nice. I needed that day.
Yeah, we were so busy lately, and then Saturday night, yeah, that was a big night for you. Tell us how
cool.
it went.
Okay, so this is a super honor. I'm a huge fan of the Florida Theater. The very first show that I ever went to was Peter and the Wolf at the Florida Theater, and so I every year get the very, very privileged honor to host the Florida Theater Ball, right?
Yes.
And so it's really, really cool. And the Florida Theater is a nonprofit organization, so that's how we raise a lot of the money in order to keep the programming there. And it also funds this this program called Theater Works, which goes into underserved communities and pays for tickets and stuff for kids to go to theater and get inspired, like I was.
Right, underserved and those dealing with special needs,
exactly
right?
Yep.
So it's really cool, and you did an amazing job. I was a spectator because Thursday we emceed something together with Episcopal Children's Services.
Yeah.
And then you did this alone. And this is the first time that I've actually just watched him on stage other than in your band, Dakar.
Yeah.
And you did a great job.
Thank you very much.
And I can't wait to see how much we raised. Because, I mean, that auction, he was like, over here, over here. I mean, I was like, oh my gosh, I would be so nervous. But
No, it was fun. It was great.
Yeah, it was
and
really
then Caribe Groove played, and they did a fantastic
that
job.
was so much
awesome.
fun.
Yeah.
But yeah, you definitely deserved a day. So, but it's good to have you back. You see, we got a lot of people here,
Yeah,
so I think we just need to get right into it,
Let's
right, David?
do it. All right, we got a great show for you, but first,
it's time for
come on with it.
Say What? And get ready to hit the road on Adventure Florida, y'all. From hidden gems to can't miss hotspots, we are giving you the ultimate family escapes across the Sunshine State. It airs tomorrow now at 9 p.m. on ABC 25. We've been talking about it, and I cannot wait. It actually aired at our sister station last night in Tampa, and my mother-in-law saw it, and she loved it.
Actually, Mimi, my mother-in-law, she sent us a text that one of her buddies was watching it, and she was like, this is amazing. What is David doing on down here? It was cool.
Well, I can't wait to watch it here tomorrow night.
Yeah, it was awesome. She said you did a great job, by the way. She was like, oh, Jordan's amazing.
All right, what you got for us?
All right, who is ready for something sweet? We're joined by the good. Oh, I'm sorry. We are actually going to switch it up here. We're with First Coast Technical College, so I have Chef Amy, and then I have Dane Owens, and then who are you, sir?
Blaine.
Hey, Blaine, how are you, man? You kind of snuck up on me, dude. Okay, so what are we making today?
So we're doing crepes today. We're just doing a couple of classics and then some extra fun stuff. So first we have a, just kind of a classic French crepe. You can slide me one.
Okay, so what is a crepe?
A crepe is a thin little French style pancake.
Okay.
It's pretty normal, honestly.
Yeah.
It's seen as this like super fancy thing, but it's really nothing that crazy.
Okay, cool.
It's, pretty easy. The most classical preparation of it's just going to be, just a little butter and a little sugar.
There you go.
That's kind of it.
Oh, right on. And then you can kind of top it with whatever you want?
Absolutely. You can go as simple or as crazy. You don't have to be, fancy with it, but you can be pretty crazy.
Yeah.
You can go.
You throw strawberries on it, whatever you want. And so I've been to Paris a couple times and like watched, they have the big like crepe like pan kind of thing, and they're doing that whole deal. It's an amazing process to watch. But before we get a little bit further, Amy, tell us about the college.
First Coast Technical College in St. Augustine, and we are a one-year program, and we offer basic skills to prepare our students for the workforce and for a job doing almost anything.
Yeah, you guys are about 9 days out from finishing your course, right?
Yeah, that we are.
Congratulations. So one of the instructors was like, my guys have basically checked out. Welcome back. You got to be on the show today. You got to be back in the fold. So
yes,
I love it. Okay, so let's keep the ball rolling.
Keep the ball rolling, yes, sir. Can you slide me another one, good sir? So the next crepe we've got for you, a little bit fancier, a little bit crazier. We've got some mascarpone, a little fresh cut strawberries, and then we have from our, this is a little farther, but from our specialty trader, Setariwa, we have a little 10-year aged balsamic.
Cool.
And,
really are getting fancy with this one, huh?
Yes, we are. We're going the next level with it, going a little bit crazy, but it can go as far or as little as you like. It's such a versatile little ingredient.
Absolutely.
And,
you got another one for us?
Yes, we do.
All right.
We have our savory crepes. So savory, we did another thing with Setariwa. We did some porcini mushrooms, some morel mushrooms, some fresh ramps, and it's, something so outstanding that
You got it. You got it. Shh, you're a chef, man. You can get it done.
we have hot
I know
hands.
you guys don't have fingertips anymore. They're all just melted
They're
away.
gone. They're gone.
Splattered, like burn marks everywhere, all kinds of fun stuff.
Yeah, you know, you learn some real quick lessons.
All right, Amy, so if we have some future chefs that are out there, where do we send them?
Best bet would be start at the website.
Okay.
And on our website, you'll be able to find a link to get more information. And we've got some fantastic people back at the university who can guide you into your next steps. There's an online application, and they run periodic scheduled tours, or you could just come in and
Check
take
it
a
out.
tour and check it out.
I
Our
love it.
friends there will help you.
Very cool. All right, well, we're going to check back in with you guys here in just a bit. But for now, let's send it over to Jordan.
All right, well, it is now time for Living in the Kitchen, and today we're getting a taste of Philadelphia right here on the First Coast. So let's welcome the owners of Dorita Italian Deli, Joseph and Stephanie Dorita. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thanks for having us.
And you know what? I've heard great things. You're actually not too far from where I live, but I haven't been there before. So tell me about Dorita Italian Deli.
So we are a small family-run business. We are a mom and pop shop, and we are just trying to bring a little taste of Philly to Florida.
Yes, in St. John's. All right, so you're going to be showing us what right now, Joseph?
I made some chicken cutlets. I just filleted some, really thin.
Nice and thin. You see that? He was back here just breading
They
it.
have to be thin.
Is that like
You
the
need a
standard?
thin chicken cutlet, yeah. Ours are hand cut, hand breaded every day, just like you would in your kitchen at home.
Right.
Yeah, they're a staple in
So
every.
nice and fresh.
Yes, every Italian home, South Philly specifically, they're very thin and hand breaded every morning.
All right, so you got the egg wash, and then you've got this delicious breading. I'm sure there's a secret blend you can't tell us about.
Yes, and it's usually on a much bigger scale. We're doing several hundred pounds of cutlets a week.
Are you serious?
Oh yeah. So
Look at that.
this is more what we would do like in our home specifically, but
Do you need something to put that on when you're done? Or tongs to pull it out?
Yeah.
tongs would be
Okay, let's make sure
Tongs would
we
be
got
good.
what you need here.
a fork would be fine.
Oh, you know, forks would be great. And that's something we're always missing. Can we have somebody run to our office and grab us some forks? That would have been smart. Okay, so.
I think I remember this about the dishwasher and being not.
I know, I'm like, the
Yeah.
sink doesn't work.
Yeah.
That's okay. Only because it's not hooked up to plumbing. It would work otherwise. All right, so you are talking about this right now.
Yes.
And what else do you do in terms of hot sandwiches?
So we have a full menu of chicken cutlet and hot options. We have eggplant as well. So anybody who is vegetarian or looking to eat a little lighter, we have a ton of vegetarian options. Our bread comes from Philly, which is really special.
Really?
Yeah, they're a family bakery in Philly, so we are
my gosh.
really prideful of that.
That's really nice, too.
And yeah, I mean, this is what we do all day long.
You want to
So
set that there. So how long have you been in business?
we've been in business, March was 2 years.
Okay, congratulations.
So we're still pretty new. But we are really excited about all the new neighbors and friends we're meeting.
Yes.
We've built a really great community, which is really nice. And that's what we do. We want to feed our community.
And now you also have some of these colder sandwiches, right, that are
Yes.
offered?
So these are actually cutlet sandwiches that we brought. They are cold now because we travel from St. John's.
Okay, so keep that in mind. She did
But,
travel about 30 minutes with these.
we have our caprese cutlet here, which is chicken, pesto, fresh mozz, roasted peppers. They're so glazed. There's so many good fresh ingredients
Yum.
on there. Our Caesar cutlet, it's literally a chicken Caesar salad on a roll.
What? Look how massive this is, you guys.
It's my go-to.
She said that's just a half?
That's my half. Yeah,
What?
so this is my half. My whole loaf is my whole. So the whole we say feeds like 3 or 4 people.
Really?
My husband and I split a half.
Okay,
easily.
perfect.
And then
what
our
do we have
chicken
here?
parm here, which is one of the best sellers. I did cut you a little piece there.
Hold on, let me get that. You see the layers of
Yeah.
the chicken cutlet?
Yeah.
Oh, look, David's
We're
about to run over.
all about the cut, for sure. Yeah.
Did you hear the crunch of the bread?
Yes, we are all about, when we
my
cut
God.
it, that should be, you cut it and we're like, okay, yeah, we know, we send it out the door.
You know what? This traveled well.
Thank you, yeah.
They were concerned. They're like, we have a 30-minute ride and we like to keep everything fresh. I'm like, you know
yes.
what? Just try it and it's delicious.
What best than a fresh filled cannoli when you're done your chicken parm?
Okay, so we have a part 2 coming up.
Okay.
And we're gonna fill those up and try that. And I can't wait to try a fresh cutlet. So Joseph, you keep just kind of rounding those out. I can't wait. But by the way, this is absolutely delicious.
Great, thank
All
you
right,
so
stay
much.
tuned for round 2 with them. In the meantime, tossing it over to you, David.
Woo, those sandwiches are good. All right, the end of school year is fast approaching, but we have a camp that still has some openings. Summer camp at Happy Acres Ranch. So let's welcome Wayne Hogan from the Terrell Hogan Law and property owner Philip O'Donnell. Guys, I used to go to Happy Acres when I was a kid. So this is so cool. I'm so excited that we're like gonna see a new era of Happy Acres. So, okay, so tell us more about summer camp at Happy Acres and what will be available for kids. And before we actually get to that, tell me a little bit of the story, because the story of how we're getting here is really cool.
Yeah, I can give you the background on Happy Acres. Was really the story of my grandmother, Marion Scarborough, who started 70 years ago and really led that vision of what a combination of a really strong nutritional program, outdoor exercise, and really exposure to nature could do to kids as they grow up. And people like you go through those experiences, and they share so many memories with me that when we saw this opportunity to kind of pass that mantle along to another group that really could inhabit that vision, then Wayne and his partners came and offered that presentation. And I thought that was an amazing opportunity to carry on that legacy.
That is so cool. So why carry it on?
Well, Philip's cousin, Jared Nichols, works with our law firm.
Okay.
And he brought this to our attention, to Alan Pickard and me there at Terrell Hogan. We understood right from the beginning that this had been operating for years and years and years, but Mrs. Scarborough passed away, and the program needed to be brought into the current time with a growing downtown, population all around here. Kids need places to go that are different from their phone.
Yeah.
And so this is a place where they can go, they can be with the animals on the property, it runs right down to Silversmith Creek that connects to the river.
Yeah.
So all of those things combined work to help kids do what kids should be doing and what you enjoyed there.
Exactly.
And over time, whenever I've talked to somebody about it, they said, "Oh, I know Happy Acres. I was there." And I just learned today that you
That's where I learned to ride a horse, man. That, like, Happy Acres was my favorite place. It was so much fun to go there, right? Like, whenever you got dropped at Happy Acres, you didn't want to go home, guys. Like, mom would come and pick you up and you'd be like, "Oh, we gotta go home now." Yeah. Okay, so tell us what's gonna be involved in summer camp. Like, are there gonna be horses again? Are we gonna do archery again?
So I think the idea is to be able to bring back almost all of those memories that you would be able to experience. I mean, other than jumping off a diving board in the lake, which obviously we don't do much anymore, that same emphasis on being outdoors, being able to experience nature and away from the phones and the connectivity that we have now. I think that vision it can be carried through. And when I saw Wayne's experience with the Riverkeeper and that sort of alignment of how important outdoor education is and sort of really exposing kids to it. So as they grow up in this environment, they still have the opportunity to really engage with that, even though in a lot of times it's difficult. And if we can provide that and that vision, then I'm behind that.
You're my kind of guy. You're also with the Riverkeeper too. That's one of my favorite organizations.
Glad to hear it.
Okay, so you guys have let's talk about something coming up. Like you were telling me off camera.
You've got the program coming.
So the group that's really putting it on this summer is going to start June 1st, and I know there's a lot of opportunities still to bring kids in. I have kids myself, and I know it's hard to find summer camps these days. And so I think that opportunity is really there to lean into it and encourage everybody to come take a look at the property. I think there's going to be an open house at the end of May.
Okay.
And so it's really just an opportunity to re-experience what you went through and see that passing down to that next generation that's going to carry it.
This warms my heart so much, I got to be honest with you. Like, because the last time I kayaked by the property, I could tell there wasn't much going on. And so now we're going to have all the kids back. This is so cool. So if we have some folks out there who want to learn some more information about Happy Acres and such, where do we send them?
Yeah, I think there's a Happy Acres Ranch, the website, and then I put an email address together to send out. But I think Googling it and sort of experiencing what some of the people have been sharing those experiences as we've started to get out there, I think it just drives right to the opportunity.
Absolutely.
There's a ton of information on that website. I've gone there, and you can see all of these kids. This is from 2019. You're never going to see any happier kids than the ones that
seriously.
are there at Happy Acres.
Yeah, thank you so very much, guys. I really do appreciate it. And guys, the website is right there on your screen. Thank you so very much. The best of luck. I'm going to definitely have to come and check it out. It's a super special place for me.
Please do. We love the stories.
All right.
Thanks.
Jordan, what you got?
Well, our friends from Truly Nolan are back. They're going to be talking about how you can deal with rodents and other pests. Yes, thank you for that. And we're going to be taking a look at your weather forecast for anyone who's looking to get a jump start on that summer vacation coming up a little later on in Rain or Shine.
great place to live.
So come with us as we travel across the Sunshine State. We take you on adventures you won't want to miss.
From swimming with dolphins
To checking out one of the coolest steakhouses in the country, join us for Adventure Florida.
Wednesday on ABC 25.
When you wash with Snuggle, your loved ones will feel at home. On center stage, at the school dance, or away from home. Cuddly softness, long-lasting familiar freshness. That's the Snuggle promise. Snuggle, the comfort of home.
I'm Brad. No, I'm Brad. No, you're Justin. Is the thought of selling your property this confusing? We're Prime Buyers and twin brothers, making it easy to sell your house for cash. We've dealt with every situation: rundown rentals, serious repairs, foreclosure, divorce, family disputes. You don't need to fix a thing. So before you call a realtor, save the commission and let's talk. I think we may be the right property buyer for you. Call Prime Buyers at 904-267-0000.
It's Lots Furniture's incredible Memorial Day savings event. Save up to 50% off the most fashionable looks for every room. Plus, enjoy buy one, get one half off savings on all Lazy Boy recliners. There's additional savings on all of our top brands. Experience your best sleep and save up to $1,000 on select Beautyrest Black adjustable sets. Save up to $500 on select Tempur-Pedic adjustable sets during the Memorial Day savings event. On now.
Lots Furniture.
In Waycross and Fernandina Beach.
I'm Ultima Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. Every time one of my children started driving, it was terrifying. Thousands of accidents happen across the country. We see it every day. If you've been injured in a car accident, call us. Morgan & Morgan, forthepeople.com.
I love bling. I love to shine. They were plain when I bought these glasses. I had to bling them up. My name is Alma, and I've been with Conviva about 20 years. I can put a rhinestone on anything. Well, I don't feel like a senior, but I know I'm getting to be a senior. And I'm proud that Conviva caters to us seniors because the people there make you feel like they care about you. They make me feel good about my whole well-being. They don't just look at me as a patient. The doctor that I have now, I've been with her from the very first day I came in this building. It's like she's a family member to me now. She never rushed me. She's always asked me before she leaves, is there anything else? Conviva gets me. I love to create. I love to sew. When I walk in, they see my sparkle. I love it.
Choose a senior-focused doctor who makes you feel heard, not hurried. Schedule a tour today. Conviva Senior Primary Care.
All right, sales, you cover follow-up. Service, oil changes, your zone. Finance, stay tight on those approvals. No one, I mean no one, gets through without great care. Y'all got me?
Yes, Coach.
Now go out there and stick with your customers.
Ready, ready.
From game plan to great service, Butler Toyota Jacksonville sticks with you.
Howard works from home. I try to keep things professional. Excuse me. But stuff happens.
And leveraging our cutting edge.
So now Howard and his wife are working with Community First on a home equity loan to make renovations to his home with no closing costs and special low rates. So Howard can build the office of his dreams. So live your best life with Community First. Learn more at communityfirstfl.org.
Welcome back, everybody. It's time for What's Bugging You. We're joined by our super friends from Truly Nolan Pest Control. We have General Manager Keith Coggins here with us today. And we're going to be talking about how to keep you safe when it comes to hantavirus, rodents, and, you know, of course, we got our professional pest control person with us today to get us all that cool information. Hantavirus, right? People are kind of freaking out about it right now. Yeah. Is this something we really need to worry about? Like, what is it?
So, hantavirus is more of a real serious illness for respiratory wise, but it's rare. It's very rare.
Okay.
Absolutely.
So, and basically, from my understanding, it has a lot to do with like rodent droppings and stuff, right?
Yes, specifically.
Rat poop. I'm just going to say it.
Yes. So specifically for deer mice.
Okay.
That's where they come from. So like the western United States, typically that's where they're at type areas.
Interesting.
Yes, sir.
All right. So how do we protect ourselves from hantavirus, right, here in Jacksonville?
So basically what we want to do is that we want to make sure all of our entry points are sealed. You don't want anything coming in, but you also want to declutter anything on the outside.
Gotcha.
So that means like personal items, like firewood, I mean, anything.
Okay. Yeah, so because like you guys have come on before, what you guys were talking about is like they'll basically like live there.
Yeah.
Right? Like they'll make that their home?
Absolutely.
That's crazy sauce. You got me freaked out, man. Okay, so how do we protect ourselves from these? So like you were talking about, so we seal off all those entry points, right? And I take it that's what this is for?
Yes,
Okay.
This is wire mesh. So we use anything from a 19 gauge or below, something strong. So we don't want like raccoons, mice, rats, anything like that chewing through that. So those are what seal the entry points for us.
Okay, cool. Now, say we do have some folks coming in, right? And then we have these guys to help, right? So
Yes.
tell me a little bit more about the traps and such.
So this trap right here is actually for rats. This one over here is actually for mice. Now the difference between the two obviously is the ounces and the pounds wise if they're that big.
Sure.
But we've also caught adolescent rats on these too. So there's a lot of times you get an adolescent or a baby that can actually get on that. But majority of the time we get the adults and heavier adolescents on the.
Yeah, and you know what's such a bummer, man? It's like I'm conflicted with it all the time because it's not the rat's fault that it exists, right? Like what a bummer, man.
Yeah.
But they do carry things that make us sick, right?
Yes.
So we have to protect ourselves. You know, so what are some of the other common risk areas that are around the house, and why are they so like risk prone, I should say, right?
So we have attics, we have crawl spaces, we have barns, we have sheds, we have all these areas that don't have a lot of airflow in there. So whenever a rat or a mouse gets in there and they start rehoming that area, their feces gets in there, and now whenever it gets older, it can get in the air, and now it's an airborne pathogen.
What?
And that's how people get sick.
What? So it's an airborne. So basically, this is so gross. As the poop is decaying, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
It like sends off gases or whatever.
Well, it just comes up, and then this is if you sweep it or even actually shop vac it. You don't want to do either one of those.
Okay, so how do we clean up contaminated areas? Say we already had a contaminated area, but now we've got, now they're gone. So how do we clean it up after that?
So basically what we would do is we would come in, we'd actually use a disinfectant viricide. We'd actually treat all the areas where there's urine and feces. After that is done, that neutralizes the aspect of the illness.
Gotcha.
So then you can go in and actually remove it.
Gotcha. You can sweep it up, get rid of the stuff like that, but you don't want to touch that stuff in, right?
Exactly.
And I guess that's kind of what we have this mask for.
Yes. So when you enter into an attic space or a crawl space enclosed like that, you do not want to breathe in the air that's up in there.
Oh, that's
so
brutal.
we wear half masks or full masks, depending on facial hair, but we wear those to help protect us.
I love it. I love it. Okay, so I am a customer. I am a very happy customer. And so if you want to be a happy customer too, where do I send them?
You go to us at Truly Nolan Jacksonville. Our number is 904-737-5050.
Right on. Thank you very much, sir. I do appreciate it. Guys, stick around. We'll be right back.
Happy 250th birthday, America. To be young again. St. Augustine, Ponte Vedra, and the beaches. Welcome to the new world.
Password 1, 2, 3, 4.
Incorrect password.
Technology, am I right?
We need a new tech lead.
This is the job for Sponsored Jobs. Sponsor your job on Indeed and get matched with quality candidates when you need them most. Visit Indeed.com/hire now.
This sweater? New? No. I've washed it 30 times with Persil. The color's still vibrant for out late, out cold, outside. It's vibrant wash after wash. Clothes look newer for longer with Persil.
Joe, homeowners don't know it's just as important to maintain your home's AC system as it is to get an oil change in a car.
Dave, you're right. An AC and heating system is a major investment that needs to be protected, and professional maintenance will keep it running efficiently and avoid breakdowns.
You know, Joe, we see a lot of real cheap maintenance offers out there that seem just too good to be true.
That's a real concern. At Strata, we offer a complete system maintenance at an affordable price. We discount our prices, but never discount the quality.
Best maintenance, price you can afford, you ought to call Strata.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. If you've been injured in a car accident, call America's largest injury law firm. For over 35 years, my mission has been to deliver more for our clients, to deliver more for you. Morgan & Morgan, for the people.
So I had pain in my feet for a good 20 years.
It felt like I was standing on marbles.
Something wasn't working with my feet. Was diagnosed with plantar fasciitis.
If your feet aren't comfortable, the rest of the body suffers.
So I went into the Good Feet store and bam. They wanted to make sure that they gave me the right arch support.
You put in the arch supports. To me, it was almost miraculous.
It really brought me back to being able to be me.
I can run, I can walk. This is not something that you could solve online.
Reclaim the good life with a free arch support fitting at the Good Feet store. Good Feet, good life.
My name is Mary. I want people to know how wonderful Conviva is. The care team is very proactive, very thorough, very caring. It's not just going for a visit and you're done. I always have a lot of questions and never feel rushed. They just really, really take good care of you. And every time I lift up my grandson, I feel very fortunate that I'm able to do this. And it's my most favorite thing in the world.
Schedule a tour today. Conviva Senior Primary Care.
Password 1234.
Incorrect password.
Technology, am I right?
We need a new tech lead.
This is a job for Sponsored Jobs.
Sponsor your job on Indeed and get matched with quality candidates when you need them most. Visit Indeed.com/hire now.
The age of discovery didn't end 500 years ago. It's alive and well today. St. Augustine, Ponte Vedra, and the beaches. Welcome to the new world.
Live from the studios of First Coast News, Jordan Wilkerson.
First Coast Living live.
And David Benfield.
Sounds good to me.
Well, come join us.
This is First Coast Living.
Welcome back, everybody. It's time for Rain or Shine with meteorologist Lee Southwick, or as I like to say, Lee.
Jordan knows an L too. That's funny.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, okay. Jumbo Shrimp are back this week.
Yes.
Lots of fun things happening, including you guys tomorrow
That's
out
right.
at the ballpark. Tonight's one of my favorite nights of the whole year. It's Purr in the Park.
That's so cool.
When they bring the cats to the ballpark. They started this 4 years ago. Last year they had 40 cats. They want more. So if your cat's good on a leash or in a carrier, bring them tonight. The weather not too bad.
Nice. Okay, cool.
I think we're going to stay sunny at the ballpark. Temperatures do start off in the 80s, but then drop down into the 70s.
75, that's great.
I mean, yeah, comfortable. All right, you want to know what it's like tomorrow?
Sure.
So you guys are live out there at 11, obviously, during the show. So live from the ballpark. And then if you're going to stay for the game, grab a hot dog.
Of course.
Temperatures are going to be warming up because, of course, it's a 12:05 p.m. game.
Right.
So it will get hotter during the day. So those temperatures are going to get up into the middle and upper 80s, and humidity more like 90 degrees. Yeah, making it feel like 90.
Yeah, it's going to be a warm one. All right, we're going to have a great time, so hopefully you will be there with us. But for now, let's send it over to Jordan. What you got?
Well, we're back living in the kitchen with the owners of Dorita Italian Deli, Joseph and Stephanie Dorita, and we were talking about those delicious chicken cutlets, and you finished them off there, and I was like, can I just get a fresh bite? That was absolutely delicious. And you don't pound them out. You actually thinly slice it.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, and I can maybe tell the difference
By
even,
hand
right?
every day.
Yeah.
Fresh is always better.
Oh, it definitely is.
Nothing is frozen. Comes in fresh. We butcher it fresh. It goes out fresh.
Yep, and then we actually tried a bite, or I tried a bite of the chicken Caesar. And I'm like, can you get that even as just a salad? Because and you said you make the dressing.
Absolutely, yeah. So the dressing is homemade. I can make anything into a salad on a bed of greens. We have tons of greens. So yeah, we will accommodate whatever anybody's looking for.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so now we're gonna focus now on some of these cold sandwiches. I mean, you really fill these sandwiches to the brim.
Yes. Yes, so again, this is our half size.
Wow.
You know, we like to really make sure the cut looks good.
Yes, look at that.
So this is our hot Italian, and then we have our classic Italian here. hot Italians, a little spicier side for you. So I actually gave you some meat that you can try. So this is hot supersad.
Okay, like hot as in 1 to 5, like how hot?
Like a 1, 2. Yeah.
Oh, okay, I can handle this. But look how thin, y'all. This is so nice.
I mean, I can see you through it, which is, you know, that is the point. That makes all the difference. And of course, you know, we have some fresh imported prosciutto.
Oh yeah, you just keep it coming, girl.
Yep. Got that for you, nice and thin as well.
Amazing.
All of our meats and cheeses are hand cut, or sliced or cut, obviously, fresh onto the bread. Nothing is sitting.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Great job, guys.
Thank you.
Okay, and then you also have some delicious cannoli options. Tell us about that.
After everything you have, all these great salty things, you're going to want something sweet.
Right.
So we fresh fill our cannoli every single order.
Really?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Because once they hit the fridge, they get a little mushy, and I do not want to hand out a mushy cannoli.
Oh my gosh, that makes so much sense though.
So we fresh fill every single time, fresh fill to order, and we sell a ton of cannoli.
Oh my god, can I grab one?
Absolutely.
Oh yeah, he's like, I got to top
little
with the powdered
sugar. Yes, of course.
Oh, this looks amazing.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
You are welcome.
Y'all, look at this.
Ricotta cheese, chocolate chips. That crunch is. Yeah, you're not gonna get that if it's not fresh. So
I'm doing the David dance.
Yes.
Wait, hold on.
Yeah.
That's the David dance. Oh my God, that was amazing.
Thank you.
All right, so what's really cool too is you told me, I mean, it's a deli, right? So you can go there and just get the meat if you want. You can go there. Tell me other things that people can get when they come.
Yeah, absolutely. So we sell all of our meat by the pound, cheeses by the pound. We sell our loaves of bread. So we get a lot of people that will pass us on the way home, just need a loaf to go with their dinner.
Yeah.
So we sell the bread. The chicken cutlets we can sell by the pound. We do ask for a day's notice on that because he is hand cutting them, of course. So we do like to give him a little notice.
Right.
But, yeah, I mean, anything that we sell, I always joke, if it's not nailed down, I'll sell it to you. So whatever you see in the store, it's for sale.
We also have hats.
And the hats. Look how cute these are.
And hats, and our cutlet hats, which are our new addition. We are restocking them like weekly. It's crazy. So
cute.
I know. Yeah.
They sell out weekly.
Cutlets.
Do you really?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Would you say that's what you're most known for, or just kind of?
I would say the cutlets set us apart for sure because, you know, I think our sandwiches are superior. I think our lunch meat is superior. Everything is imported. So it's not what you're going to get from a chain for sure.
Right.
But the chicken cutlets are just so special to our heart. They're a staple in our culture and in our family.
Right.
So
the taste of Philly right here on the First Coast. Tell everyone where you're located.
We are on County Road 210. We are at 155 Hampton Point Drive. We are right near the Cimarron and Southampton communities.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, the golf, if you know the golf areas.
We get lots of golfers too.
Oh my gosh, this is amazing. Well, thank you so much for bringing all this deliciousness here today. I'm going to keep eating. So in the meantime, we'll see you right after this break.
Thank you.
Florida! What a great place to live.
So come with us as we travel across the Sunshine State. We take you on adventures you won't want to miss. From swimming with dolphins
to checking out one of the coolest steakhouses in the country, join us for Adventure Florida.
Wednesday on ABC 25. We're ready, so let's go. It's the Rooms to Go Memorial Day sale. Looking for a great new living room? Shop stylish 7-piece room packages on sale. Each just $15.95 or $29 a month, interest-free. Perfect for any decor. Now at Rooms to Go.
Michael Cavanaugh returns to perform alongside the Jacksonville Symphony in an electrifying tribute to the timeless music of Elton John, featuring hits like Tiny Dancer, Rocket Man, Benny and the Jets, and more. This intimate celebration promises a night of unforgettable harmonies and symphonic music. Tickets at jacksymphony.org.
This May, Renewal by Andersen wants to give you a huge win. You can have our award-winning windows and doors right now, and you don't have to pay us a dime for 2 years. Save it. Spend it. Go buy a pony. Whatever you want to do. And choosing Renewal by Andersen to replace your windows and doors makes your home worth more. 3 out of 4 real estate agents surveyed agree Andersen products increase a home's value by at least 10%. And if you live in a part of Florida that's in the hurricane zone, you can't afford to risk it with vinyl windows. Vinyl just doesn't hold up. Engineered with our reinforced Fibrex material, Renewal by Andersen has an impact replacement window that will continue to protect your home long after others have failed. No shutters required. And you don't pay us a dime until May of 2028. Call 904-925-6700.
This sweater? New? No, I've washed it 30 times with Persil. The color's still vibrant for out late, out cold, outside. It's vibrant wash after wash. Clothes look newer for longer with Persil.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. As America's largest injury firm, millions of people call us every year in their time of need. What types of people? Local, everyday people. Other lawyers hire us. Business leaders hire us. Your neighbors hire us. Over 3 million calls a year. And over 30% of them are referred to us from former clients and friends. Injured? There's only one Morgan & Morgan. ForThePeople.com.
We're whipping up delicious recipes you can make at home.
And I can't wait.
Bon appetit.
We're living a high life.
Living in the kitchen.
Fridays on First Coast Living.
Don't miss the City of Jacksonville's 30th Semi-Annual Spring Senior Expo, Wednesday and Thursday, May 20th and 21st from 9 to 3 at the Herbert University Center, University of North Florida. Admission and parking are free. The Senior Expo, 2 full days of information, fun, and great entertainment.
We're ready, so let's go. It's the Rooms to Go Memorial Day sale. Add mid-century modern inspiration to your space with this 5-piece dining room package in your choice of round or rectangular table. Now just $11.77. On sale only at Rooms to Go.
Welcome everybody. We are back hanging out with the folks from First Coast Technical College, and I've got instructor Kyle Forson, and I've got student Keenan Brooks, and who is the gentleman sitting right here?
Dylan Wack.
Hey Dylan, how are you, sir? Okay, so what are we making today now?
So we're making a crepe pastry with vanilla cream that has a nice flavor like vanilla pudding.
Yeah.
And what we're doing is caramelizing the sugars.
Sweet.
So it can have like a nice crunch to it.
Yeah.
And if you're like a nostalgic person, this will bring you back to like all like the good memories.
Yeah, dude. So you guys get to play with fire too. That's cool.
We do.
Here, I'm gonna try this real quick. Let's check it out. Boom! Look at that. Ooh. Yeah, Bo. Don't be afraid.
Spin it down.
The plate. Oh, that's what's up. Good. Ooh, that's really good, dude.
Thank you.
Good job. All right. Okay, so Kyle, tell us a little bit as an instructor. What are you going to do for these folks to make sure that they are ready to rock as soon as they get out of school?
It's a little bit different for everyone. Some of these guys really, really want to do pastries and cakes and things like that. Some of these guys want to start a business right away with a food truck or something, so we concentrate a little bit more on the math side of it. We definitely take everyone's kind of personal goals and interests into account and try to tailor things for them that much while giving them, complete, well-rounded culinary skill set to build the foundations on.
I like that. I think that's really cool because it's not one size fits all, especially in the culinary world, right? Because like you were saying, we've got folks who want to open restaurants, but that's not for everybody at all, right? And then there's some folks who don't want to touch anything to do with baking, right? They want to get into like the proteins and things of that nature. So let me talk to you. Let me ask you as a student. So what's your experience been like? What's been your favorite part about the program?
Honestly, I just love to cook. What we did for the first thing ever, it was like Skills USA.
Yeah.
And it's like a trade school competition.
Cool.
Where we cook like 2 main dishes, and it's like really good of experience.
Yeah.
I learned a lot from that. And we also did the Hazing Festival, Potato Ball, Saltworks, and it's nice to meet with a lot of chefs.
That sounds good.
Get a good experience and see what their minds are like.
Yeah.
And then we just recently did Food and Wine, which is a 3-day festival.
Yep.
And it was like the best experience. It was nice. We tried nice foods and just met a lot of good chefs.
I bet it was a big learning experience too, because going off site and trying to do all that stuff for a festival is completely different than if you're operating into like a kitchen, so to speak, right? So everything's got to be incredibly different. So I'm about out of time, but Kyle, tell folks at home if there are some inspiring chefs out there who would like to join the program, where do we send them?
Very, very simple. fctc.edu. You need to remember 7 letters.
There you go. And you said the program's only a year?
Program only lasts a year, 10 months. We do take a summer vacation, so these guys are about to have 2 months off before coming back and finishing their last 20 weeks before graduating, but only take 10 months, and you can hop right out in the industry in any number of jobs.
That is so cool. Kyle, thank you so very much. Thank you very much, good sir. Yeah, we'll do it. Yeah, give it to me. Come on. Yeah, all right, guys, stick around. We'll be right back after the break.
It's about time.
I had a true partner in my health. That my aches and pains aren't dismissed as part of getting older.
That my health needs aren't treated the same way
as mine.
With Conviva Care Center, it's about time.
More one-on-one time.
Actually, 50% more time with my doctor.
So I can ask all my questions.
And get the answers I need.
I have a whole team of experts
working together to develop a plan
that treats all of me and takes a proactive approach
to help me be my healthiest.
I can even get a same-day appointment, and it's close to home.
Conviva's been taking care of seniors for more than 50 years. They take the time to know me and what I love to do with my time.
And they help me feel my best to do it.
Finally, a doctor and care team who are focused on what's right for me.
For me.
For me.
For me.
At Conviva, our time is spent making sure you make the most of yours. Schedule a tour today.
Attention, everybody! If I could have the floor.
Silence! We're here to talk about Bob.
Mailman Bob?
Man, I love Bob. Well, Bob doesn't love us. He's leaving.
Oh, no. This is bad.
Why would he leave us?
I have no idea. Wait! Stay here! Mistakes were made.
We gotta get him to stay.
What now? We need food. Human food.
What do we do now? Anyone?
We bake.
Princess, flour.
Nailed it.
It's pie time.
How could I leave you guys? See you tomorrow.
Are you crying?
Are you not?
When you've been in a crash and your mind's racing.
When you've fallen in a store and are blaming yourself.
When you've been hurt at work and you don't know what to do.
Or if you've been the victim of a medical mistake, we've got you.
We've got what it takes to prove a case that the insurance companies can't ignore.
With decades of experience and a track record of winning for our clients.
Farah and Farah.
The age of discovery didn't end 500 years ago. It's alive and well today. From ancient oaks and wild beaches to cultural treasures and sanctuaries for the soul. St. Augustine, Ponte Vedra, and the Beaches. Welcome to the new world.
Learn ways to improve your senior lifestyle at the Senior Expo this Wednesday and Thursday. Let's welcome Stacey Sanders-Amperin from the City of Jacksonville Senior Services Department. Great to see you again. Thanks for joining us.
So good to be here.
I know this is a big event every year. I mean, such great information for folks. So tell us about the Senior Expo and what folks can expect overall.
Yeah, so this Wednesday and Thursday at the Adam Herbert Center at UNF, we will be hosting close to 70 vendors each day, catered to senior lifestyle, senior care, and also for family members who may be caring for a senior.
Okay.
We're going to have booths that have great information on how to navigate that new stage in their life.
Right, and this is something like, even though it's a Senior Expo, all ages can attend, right?
Yes.
Because this is valuable information.
It is. It's great information.
Yeah, and it's not necessarily shopping. We were talking off camera. You want to kind of make this clear to folks. Like, what are the type of information they'll be able to get from here?
So we're going to have people there, insurance people. Okay. So if they have questions about their plans, want to change their plans, or want to update their plans, maybe they need a new level of care, they'll be able to ask questions. We'll have people there from the City of Jacksonville. There's so many free programs that the city offers that seniors may not know about.
Yeah.
And so we want to make sure that they have the information and the resources to have their best years right now.
Right. Now, is it only those types of things, or is it stuff for the home as well? Is it a whole holistic approach?
Yes.
Kind of everything?
Home, yes. And also, I know that we have some dental offices, some eye doctors that will be on site, physical therapy. So if they're navigating or just have questions for themselves on, what might better their life right now.
It's kind of like a one-stop shop in a way in that sense, that you can get all your questions answered, no matter if it's, you know, the insurance, the medical, maybe stuff around the home. Because I'm sure also like people interested in like the new baths too, you know, as they're getting older.
So those are neat. I've seen them set up there, and the spa tubs that you can just walk in. Great for seniors and, you know, great for anybody.
Right? It actually looks really nice when you see the commercials. Yeah. Okay, so is this a ticketed event?
No, it is absolutely free.
Amazing.
It's a drop-in program from 9 to 3. The vendors will be there the whole time. And we encourage everyone to come out to check out the wonderful resources that are being provided.
Did you say it's 2 days, right?
2 days.
So Wednesday and Thursday, and then is it 9 to 3 both days?
Both days.
Okay, awesome. If folks do want a little bit more information, though, where can they go?
They can go to the City of Jacksonville Facebook page or the jacksonville.gov page.
Okay, awesome. More resources there. But yeah, it's nice to know that there are free resources for folks that you might not know about. So going to an expo like this is going to be very beneficial.
Yes.
So really quickly before we go, why do you think that having a senior expo is so important here in Jacksonville?
We have so many seniors, and Jacksonville really cares for their seniors. And in our department, we really do. And we want them to have the best life. We want to make sure that they are afforded everything they deserve at this age, and we want to make sure to have it easily handed to them.
Yeah, that's what, well, you guys are doing a great job.
Oh,
so thank you so much for joining us. Great to see you again.
Good to see you, Jordan.
Thank you. And everyone at home, if you would like to see this interview again, just head to First Coast News Plus. Well, the secret is out. Plexiderm is one of the most sought after products in the country. But why? Well, they claim it can practically erase the look of under eye puffiness, wrinkles, and crow's feet in, get this, just 10 minutes. And it was recently featured in both Elle and E as Cosmetic Editor's pick for 2025. People just can't get enough of it, and that's why we're so excited to have Annette Figueroa back to tell us why you should join the millions of people already using Plexiderm to look better and feel younger in as little as 10 minutes. So welcome back, Annette.
Thank you so much for having me. What an intro. And yes, that's how excited I am too about Plexiderm. Imagine looking 5, 10, even 15 years younger in just 10 minutes. Imagine there's a product out there that can do that without surgeries or fillers. Well, that is what makes Plexiderm so incredible, because it visibly reduces the signs of aging, works on wrinkles, crow's feet, even those annoying 11s, and so much more.
It's so nice too, because not everybody wants to go under the knife. So if this, I mean, it's just a great way too to kind of like test and see what would I look like with this, right? And if you don't like it, you wash it off, which I think is great. But I think everyone, how would you not like it, right? So I heard you, go ahead.
Yes, I completely agree. So many people love this product because, just like you said, it's quick, easy, literally takes seconds to apply, 10 minutes to work, and lasts up to 10 hours. And I'm telling you, I started using it. We did it to my dad, and it is just everyone now in my family, aunts, uncles use it, and everyone uses it because it's so effective. It looks like you just more refreshed, more youthful, like you're the best sleep of your life. And we have real Plexiderm users, and sometimes words just don't do these videos justice of people trying Plexiderm for the very first time.
I love it. I love it. So I heard you did bring some clips then of users' reactions after seeing themselves for the first time after applying Plexiderm, right?
Absolutely. And what I love is when you see these real results, you can't hide this kind of excitement.
It's amazing, and especially just in 10 minutes. And I know some people I've even seen where it actually kind of gets the results before the 10 minutes. I know everybody's a little bit different, but it's just amazing how quickly it can work. And Plexiderm, congratulations, won the Editor's Choice Award with Elle and E. But even better is when you see how it works.
It's so true. And we are so excited to be recognized by an influential beauty publication. But it's about the results, and that's what Plexiderm does. It delivers the results almost instantly in 10 minutes, visibly reducing the signs of aging, fading away those wrinkles, crow's feet, under eye bags, and again, so much more. It's why it's that instant go-to fix for celebrities, influencers, and millions of others. You need to try this award-winning product. No expensive fillers, surgeries, or creams. Plexiderm is 6 days, 6 application trial pack for $14.95, free shipping, 30-day money-back guarantee. That's how confident we are that this product works. And like you said, Jordan, it is so quick, so easy. And the fact that you literally look like you had the best sleep of your life. I can't remember the last time I had a good 8 hours night of sleep, but with Plexiderm, it makes me look like I did.
Well, Annette, I think it's fantastic. No wonder you guys are winning awards. I know you've also done the testing, the clinical testing. I mean, so much research has gone into this, and now everyone who has tried it has loved it. So thank you so much for joining us, though, and telling us about the trial.
Of course. Thank you so much for having me.
Of course. And everyone at home, if you would like to see this interview again, just head to First Coast News Plus.
According to a Mayo Clinic study, humans are living longer. Well, that's the good news, but the bad news, many are not living better. Instead, they're facing poor health and diminished quality of life. Dr. Brian Clement joins us to tell us about biohacking and how it could be a blueprint to living longer. Doctor, thank you so much for being here today. It's good to see you. I can't believe it's already been about a year. So what is biohacking and how can it improve our life?
Well, about 70 years ago, we opened the doors of Hippocrates, the first holistic and wellness center on the planet Earth in Boston, Massachusetts. Now we live close to you. We're down in West Palm Beach, Florida, where our medical team and family welcome people from Jacksonville and all over the world. And we started to recognize that there are certain patterns when people are aging prematurely, getting cancers, getting heart disease, and getting diabetes, and on it goes, even multiple sclerosis, dementia, etc. From that, we gathered understanding of what natural methodologies we can hack, meaning cut into the patterns of death, dying, and disease. And it works.
I would have to agree. Okay, so you've worked in health and wellness for decades. Okay, so what have you learned over the years, and what trends are you seeing right now?
Well, 56 years, I think that people are fed up, certainly people who are younger, below 50. They've watched their moms and dads suffer, their grandparents suffer. They've watched the health care system collapse. It's the number 3 killer. It's risen to the number 3 killer in the United States of America now. Shame on us. We spend double the money of any other country in the world. So they said, enough already. So they're moving in great part to healthy lifestyle choices. And they're much more available, as you know, they're in Jacksonville and in Georgia, southern Georgia. And we have been actually the pioneers in that, the forefront of that for all of these decades. But more importantly, that's not as interesting as what we see when we have people in an observation place where we say, hey, when we change a diet, what results do we get? Well, to give an example, one of the many tests we do the most advanced testing in the world. We wish were mandated in mainstream medicine. We actually see a 22-year difference in age between the beginning of the stay people have and the end of the stay. That's biological age versus chronological age. People are so old in this country. Why? They're consuming nonsense. They're watching negative things constantly. They hate their jobs. They hate their marriage. They're not happy in any way. And let me tell you, that puts cortisol levels up really high, which we can hack, reduce, and that prolongs life.
I like that. I like the idea, the cortisol situation, especially with stress and stuff like that, like it really is a killer, and we are really eaten up with it as a society. So let me ask you, though, can you tell us about your institute a little bit more and your latest book that's sitting right there? It looks awesome.
Yeah, look at that book. That's a great one. That's complementary to Quantum Human, which is the state of medicine today. You want to really learn where we should be and where you and your family and loved ones can be. It's Quantum Human. Now you really want the practical part of it. It's Quantum Cuisine. This is more than a recipe book. This is a life guide book. So this companion, Quantum Human, Quantum Cuisine, is phenomenally effective on taking people, raising them out of the sickness that they're in at this moment today. And when we at the Institute have learned this over 7 decades, it's easy to write these things down because we're not coming up with a theological or philosophical ideology. We're coming up with reporting what we see on a daily basis, 365 days a year since 1956. And what we know, it's yes, it's food, but yes, it's sleep. Yes, it's sleep, but yes, it's exercise. Yes, it's exercise and sleep and food, but yes, it's your community. Do you have trust in your community? Cortisol levels go down. Or do you feel alone? And do you feel isolated? Cortisol levels go up. And the main way we determine biological versus chronological age is, are you stressed? If I eat garbage food, guess what? I'm stressed.
Doctor, thank you so very much. This is an absolutely fascinating conversation. Unfortunately, I am out of time right now, though we really do appreciate it. And folks at home, if you want to catch this segment again, just head over to First Coast News Plus.
So what day is the meeting?
Fun day.
Fun day. It's fun.
With daily draw games starting at $1, every day shall henceforth be known as Fun Day.
So Fun Day Tuesday, Fun Day Wednesday.
Fun day, fun day.
Fun day!
Every day's fun day with Pick Games, featuring drawings twice a day. The Florida Lottery. It's good fun.
Every game benefits education.
When you think of rooms to go, you think of us for furniture. But smart shoppers also think of us for mattresses, especially now during our Memorial Day sale, when you can get this amazing Therapeutic Queen mattress for just $297. Imagine $297 for this quality queen mattress you'll actually love sleeping on. Or look for other great mattress sale offers in store or online. Find the mattress you want at a great Memorial Day sale price. Now at Rooms to Go.
Tuesdays are crazy. You know, technically, you're not supposed to everything that happens online. Life is meaningless without affirmation, am I right?
This May, Renewal by Andersen wants to give you a huge win. You can have our award-winning windows and doors right now, and you don't have to pay us a dime for 2 years. Save it, spend it, go buy a pony. Whatever you want to do. And choosing Renewal by Andersen to replace your windows and doors makes your home worth more. 3 out of 4 real estate agents surveyed agree Andersen products increase a home's value by at least 10%. And if you live in a part of Florida that's in the hurricane zone, you can't afford to risk it with vinyl windows. Vinyl just doesn't hold up. Engineered with our reinforced Fibrex material, Renewal by Andersen has an impact replacement window that will continue to protect your home long after others have failed. No shutters required. And you don't pay us a dime until May of 2028. Call 904-925-6700.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. Today our roads are littered with killing machines. I'm talking about semi-trucks. They can easily kill, even at low speeds. Injured in a trucking accident? We became the largest injury law firm in the world for a reason.
When you wash with Snuggle, your loved ones will feel at home. On center stage, at the school dance, or away from home. Cuddly softness, long-lasting familiar freshness. That's the Snuggle promise. Snuggle, the comfort of home.
All right, that's going to do it for us today. But remember, if you missed any of these segments, you can catch First Coast Living again at 2 p.m. on First Coast News Plus. Just go ahead and download that app.
All right. Man, we've been eating good today.
Really good.
I'm already kind of full. And it's funny because Stephanie was like, do you eat before you come to work? And I was like, well, yeah, I usually have breakfast, usually at my desk, not before I come to work. I shouldn't have done that today. I should not have done that today. I'm so full now.
I, per usual, had nothing to eat this morning.
So it was perfect for you.
So this is great.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, oh man, I got that sandwich. I was like, yes.
And that chicken Caesar sandwich, she actually